Should we just get right to the point, what anti-Chinese propaganda looks like, real subtle, in a news article? Yeah, this.
A Chinese nerd just destroyed the entire multi-billion-dollar Western AI biosphere. Computer scientists, investors, government overseers, the military, entire buildings full of highly paid staff. That whole ecosystem is suddenly looking very shaky indeed. $1 cash injection. Just as they did that, Chinese nerds at a lab called DeepSeek showed that making good AI isn't about excessive amounts of money. It's not even about having the most advanced chips. The key is human ingenuity. But they seem to have been beaten by an unknown Chinese lab started as a side project by a guy whose day job was in investment computing. And then on Monday last week, a revised model was launched.
Now, how could we have maybe done that better? Maybe a very resourceful Chinese AI researcher? Would have been a nice title to begin with, instead of calling him a nerd. Now, if you don't have any issue with that, well, that's because you're part of the problem. We need to start recognizing when there's a problem and start calling out and holding those accountable who spread this hate. Do you understand? It's up to us. Do you want the world to become the Florida being the US to the world? Is that what we're going to do? Export our toxic ideology? Because that's what we're doing. Look at the Canadians. We were gone from TikTok less than 24 hours, and we found out just how visceral they can be.
App, you don't have to listen to me. I'm done being parasocial with Americans on this app. I'm done. I'm a Canadian who has spent the last four and a half years of my life on TikTok being gaslit into thinking that I had a lot more to do with the American people than I actually do. Because everything is so US-centric, and it only took you guys being off the app for 11 hours for the rest of the world to come together and realize that when Americans aren't here, it's really peaceful. No one fights, no one argues. We didn't have to sit and deal with those bullshit anti-abortion or Christianity is the only real religion live. We didn't have to deal with fake ass internet drama and influencers and ads and TikTok shop. Everyone just kind of remembered where they were from. I'm Canadian, I live in Canada, I don't actually have anything to do with the United States. And that's not to say that the US isn't currently a global superpower and that their decisions and their political decision making has global ramifications. It does, but I think we all have to take a step back and touch fucking grass and realize that we can observe these global ramifications through the eyes of someone who just lives in another country. We don't have to be there down on the ground floor with you. And that is freeing. I'm sorry. I had one of the best goddamn sleeps of my life last night, because I was so at peace. I'm like, oh my god, a social media app without Americans on it, this might actually be kind of chill. And it was for 11 hours. And this is not anything against you individually, the people. It is the way you are raised, the way you are socialized, the way that your government has indoctrinated you. And genuinely, I am sorry about that. I am sorry that both sides, all sides of your government, routinely, continuously fail you at every turn. That sucks for you. I've come to the realization that I personally don't need to be involved in your drama, and so I'm not going to be. From this point forward, I'm really only going to use TikTok as a place to post. I don't plan on engaging anymore. I don't plan on really talking to people in the comments. I don't want to do followers-only slumber parties anymore because I'm just sick of having this parasocial relationship with people who keep convincing me that the world is on fire as much as the United States of America is on fire. Because now that I'm working in politics, and I'm specifically working with stats in politics, and I can see it, the world in Canada is not on fire as much as everyone would have us believe. And I'm sick of Americans flaming it up like it is. And this might be harsh, but I don't really care because my mental health has been in the shitter, and every time I take a break from TikTok, it just improves so fucking much. It improved in the 11 hours that Americans were gone. So if I made friends with you as an American on this app, we will stay friends. We will stay in touch. That is fine. I'm happy to have you here. But as for the rest of you, watch my content if you want. I'm no longer engaging because I'm tired, and I'm Canadian, and I have my own country to worry about, and that's what I'm gonna do. Bye, America.
Anyone else upset the Americans are back? I got a glimpse of the world without America, and it was glorious. It was so peaceful, calm, simple. I didn't have to see your orange potato constantly all the time. I didn't have to deal with your garbage politics the entire time. So when the ban happened, I was upset because I know artists and musicians and small businesses that rely on TikTok, and I was upset for them. And I was also kind of curious as to what content I'd be getting, because I know most of the people I followed were American. Do you know how much content there is out there? I got to see like Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, South Korea, UK, Canada, like Mexico. I got to see so much of the world when it wasn't being clogged by Americans. I got no AI. I had zero AI. I had zero ads. I got maybe 2 ads the entire time. I had 0 of those 5-part Reddit garbage stories with the accounts that I've blocked non-stop because they just keep showing up on my feed. I didn't have any over-consumerism. None. 0. Anyone who did like hair care videos or skincare videos used like 3 products tops. So I didn't have to deal with any like haul videos. I didn't have to deal with any organization videos. I also saw actual content and not you people just like shoving product down my throat and also just lying. Like all of you turned out to be liars. Like, because, so it just... Like, I knew America was selfish and greedy, and I knew about the overconsumerism, but I did not realize how much space y'all took, and I'm so serious. We need a social media app with 0 American influence. Like, none. 0, because it was incredible without you guys. Like, I'm sorry, but it was so nice to not have to deal with you for even 15 hours. Like, it was just... Like, I need a nap without y'all. I'm sorry. Like,
We were wrong about the Americans. Now that they're gone, I've realised we're fat too. A lot of us are very fucking stupid as well, and we're not that entertaining. They're back. Cunt! You fuck cheeseburger. Stop shooting everything. Welcome back, America. We couldn't be happier to have you. For a while, we didn't know who to blame for everything that's wrong with the world. It probably would have ended up being France, but now it can be you again. God bless America, and follow me. I'm delicious.
Before the Americans come back on this app, I want y'all to know that the Canadians are talking hella shit while you were gone, okay? I am living in Mexico, but my accounts are US based, so I was locked out of my accounts during the ban, but I came back and I made a new account and I was scrolling through the last 12, 14 hours that you guys weren't here. And I just want to tell y'all that the Canadians are talking mad shit, okay? All I saw on my FYP was Canadians talking about, it's our time to shine now that the Americans are gone. Maybe now we'll finally get a budget for the creator rewards program up here. The Americans always get all the good shit. Bitch, it was given jealous like little sister as soon as you guys got off this app. So when y'all come back, because I know that TikTok is back online for the US and it's glitchy, but I just want y'all to know they was talking mad shit while you were gone.
God, you're back. Honestly, big cream cracker over here. We've just been running round in circles, twiddling our thumbs. Honestly, once we'd all had our beans on toast for brekkie, then swallowed down a Sunday roast, had a cheeky scone, then had a cup of tea with the hot water poured in after the tea bag, sat around discussing the weather for a couple of hours and how the only people in our FYPs had terrible teeth, discussed what the Royals are up to, watched a bit of the footy. At that point, we had nothing else to do. Anyway, that was all a load of old bollocks, wasn't it? Them kicking you off here? No, but seriously, what was that all about? Just seems like Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You're back online. Honestly, I'd be telling that Supreme Court of yours to wind the neck in. Don't worry, hopefully it'll all come out in the wash. Anyway, well chuffed to have you back. I think if we've learnt anything, British people cannot carry this app. I just hope and pray it doesn't go pear-shaped again, because I cannot live through another day like that. Do you know what I say tonight? Let's have a good old knees up. Celebrate your return. Long may it rain, long may it continue.
They're just an extension. So what is this toxic culture that we're exporting? Because we are.
Not just China, but the rest of the world has a phrase for us. We are a third world country with a Gucci belt. Have a video go viral internationally? People from all over the world were commenting that. All over the world, they've been saying that about us. Not just China, but the rest of the world.
We are the key holders to the toxics of society. We are that. Follow my channel, because we have lots of videos coming. Lots and lots. Today marks 2 weeks since I've been on the Chinese app. I've probably recorded about 200 videos. And over the summer, we're going to start pairing pieces together so we can tell a story, an impactful one, where I can gently hold your hand and dog walk you through the park. Have a good day, you guys. But I'm done with this. I'm holding them accountable. You should too. Like, follow, subscribe, share, engage. Engage. Or disengage and let the world fall apart right in front of
I
you.
don't know if that makes you happy, but this makes me happy. Like, seeing people talk like this makes me happy. I'm a little emotional right now. Because I just saw an old lady, she posted a video about how she's treasuring the moment talking and connecting with people from China.
I'm having a bit of a moment. I just want to show you guys something. That's me having a conversation with someone in China in Chinese. Hang on. They said, hello, welcome, what are you drinking? Ooh, I don't know why I'm being so emotional. And then I said back, hello, thank you, I'm drinking ice water from an old jar. I'm not a sophisticated person. I'm not college educated. But this was not on my bingo card for 2025. This was not on my bingo card. Suddenly, it's a wonderful time to be alive. In that moment, it's a wonderful time to be alive. So I just wanted to share that.
Mary Jo, you owe me this. Your video is giving me energy. Thank you. Thank you for the pizza making. Thank you for the gardening. Thank you for sharing your beautiful moment talking to Chinese. We're not that different, right? People are people. I don't know how long this is gonna last. You know, we can talk and communicate like this without boundary. We should keep talking. People are lonely. People are longing for connections. I'm talking about for the people who's never been abroad. Like, you know, there are people in the United States who's never been abroad, many of them. There are also like billions of people in China. They've never been abroad. They've never got a chance like a lot of us did. A privileged kid. We got a chance to study abroad. We got a chance to, you know, see the world. We got a chance to make meaningful connections. So like you guys are like the, you know, the first foreigners they see virtually on the internet. That's why people are so welcoming, right? They were like, hi, can I hug you? What is going on? What's up? Despite the fact that, you know, a lot of Chinese, they don't know English that well, but like people are trying. We're trying, okay? Like you guys are trying too. Thank you for using translations. Thank you for trying. I don't know how long this is gonna last, maybe a few more days or longer. I don't know, but like I do wish you guys can stay here longer, so we can make some real meaningful connections. That's the meaning of life. I don't know if that makes you happy, but this makes me happy. Like seeing people talk like this makes me happy. Please use me as your bridge. I'll be happy to serve as your bridge for the, you know, ongoing camaraderies and friendships and stuff. Thank you. Love you. Oh, by the way, I'm Viviana. It's very nice to meet y'all. I am a content creator here. You know, I lived in the States for many years and now I'm in Chengdu for Chinese New Year. So for anyone who wants to come to China or Chengdu, please, please, please let me know. I will be very happy to show you around. Love you. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. I don't know if that makes you happy, but this makes me happy. Like, see